Hello, Granny Ricky here, and I'm saying a special hello today to all the little girls called Zoe. The reason why is because the story we have today is called Zoe and Beans. Where is Binky Boo? This is Zoe, the little girl. This is Beans, her dog. Who is Binky Boo? We'll have to find out. Zoe loved Molly. That's Molly, Zoe's doll. And so did Beans. It had become a bit of a problem ever since he'd lost Binky Boo. That's Binky Boo there. So since Beans had lost Binky Boo, he really liked to play with Molly. Beans wouldn't fetch a stick. He wouldn't fetch his doggy chew, or his bobbly ball, or his bone. Boring! Zoe even bought him a special squeaky chicken. But he wasn't interested. He would only fetch Molly. And then he wouldn't give her back. Look, there's Beans. He's fetched Molly. He's got her in his mouth. And now he won't give her back to Zoe. Yes, Zoe's standing with her hands on her hips, not sure what to do. Beans carried Molly around all day. He licked and chewed and slobbered on her as if she was his very own. He even took her to the park to meet his friends. Can you see Beans there carrying Molly? And he's gone to the park to show off his toy to all his friends. When Molly came home, something awful had happened. She smelled horrible. Not like Molly at all. Pooh! She smelled a bit like Binky Boo. Zoe couldn't cuddle her in bed that night. You're too stinky. No offense. Look at Zoe lying in bed far away from Molly because Molly's just too stinky to cuddle close. In the morning, Molly went straight in the washing machine. Yes, Zoe, she can barely carry Molly because it stinks so much. And she carried Molly and put her into the washing machine. Zoe poured in an entire box of Big and Bubbly, just to be on the safe side. And there's Molly tumbling clean in the washing machine, round and round. When Beans woke up, Molly had gone. She wasn't under the duvet. There's Beans looking under the duvet. She wasn't in the toy box. Here's Beans here looking through all the toys, but he can't find Molly. Eventually he found her, dripping on the washing line. But something awful had happened. She smelled horrible. Not like Molly at all. Pooh! Beans didn't like the new Molly. He wouldn't lick her, or chew her, or slobber on her. He wouldn't have anything to do with her. Where is Binky Boo? He thought. So here's Beans now. He doesn't like Molly anymore because she smells too clean. And now he's thinking of his own toy, Binky Boo. Cheer up, Beans! Zoe whooped and hollered and jumped up and down. She whirled Molly round and round and threw her as far as she possibly could. Molly landed, plop, in the sandpit. So Zoe is trying to cheer up Beans, and she's throwing Molly wanting Beans to fetch Molly. But Beans is not interested, and little Molly fell into the sandpit. Plop. Fetch, said Zoe. But Beans was not impressed. He was sulking. Fetch, Beans, fetch. Beans didn't move. Fetch, said Molly. Said Zoe. But Beans looked at Zoe and sighed. Slowly he got up and wandered up the garden. He's not interested in playing with Molly at all. Suddenly, Beans was barking like mad. What is it, Beans? Woof, 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 woof. Here comes Zoe running along to see what's happening. Beans found something exciting, much more exciting than Molly. A little woolly something sticking out of the sand. A little woolly something with a familiar face. A little woolly something he had buried some time ago. What is it, Beans? Sploof! There's Beans diving into the sand, and the sand goes flying all over. Beans is in the sand, and what did he find? It was Binky Boo. So there, Beans has found his little toy Binky Boo, who had been buried under the sand all along. And of course they were all so happy. There's little Zoe with her clean Molly, and here is Beans happily chasing after Binky Boo. That was a delightful story. I hope you enjoyed that, Zoe, and all the other kids too. Join me again, and we'll have another story very soon. Remember to subscribe. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, Serena. Mwah. Bye-bye, Zoe.